Richard, the extraordinary couple of weeks that Arsenal have had coming into this tie. It's you could argue it's almost historically good form because they've never won the first 5 matches of a calendar year before, and indeed a couple of wins in the league. They've never won 2 away matches in a row by 5 goals or more, as they have done their last 2. There's their run of fixtures before the winter break, right? So it's 1 win in 7, 4 defeats and 2 draws. You go away to Dubai, do whatever they do over there, the sun on their backs for a week or so, and 5 wins in a row, scoring 21 goals, only conceding 2 goals. And even in their last 3 matches, they've only allowed 2 shots on target against them defensively as well. So where do you think this change in form or improvement in form has come from?
I think Arsenal over the last probably 18 months, 2 years, they can get carried away with themselves at times, and they start to believe that they're a super team, and all of a sudden the results go wrong and it's everyone else's fault, and there seems to be arguing and different things. And I think that trip to Dubai might have been a case of them looking at themselves and working on what they need to do better than what they had done in the previous 7 games. I think set pieces was a big thing that they worked on when they were away, and they've scored a lot of goals from set pieces since they've come back. Also, the injury to Jesus, I think, is one of those where they're probably a better side without I know everyone says they need a number 9, they need a striker to score all the goals, but it might be a better team without an actual number 9, and they have that little bit of freedom and movement of a Havertz being up there, or Trossard, or whoever it may be, where they've played as a false 9 and they've got the wingers coming in, and you can see with the goals Saka has scored since the new year, there's more spaces for him. Martinelli's back in getting goals. So I just think as a team they've got back on track. I think they do get carried away at times with themselves and how good they've been, and the style of football they play is really good. And now they're doing it. They're still playing really good, but they're effective in what they're doing. They're scoring the goals that their play suggests that they should do. But previous to that, it was almost overplaying at times, which got them caught out.
It does suggest I suppose there's only a limit in what you can do in a week or so, but they must have used the time well. Like we've seen, they were good on the set pieces. That's gone to another level there. You saw the figures there. They're top of the Premier League table. 17 of their 58 goals have come from set pieces. Declan Rice is taking more of them. So they're obviously boiling down to sort of minute details. But as I said already, it seems to be in all aspects that they're improving.
Yes, they've been very, very impressive indeed. And Richard meant the fact that Jesus is not playing. What impressed me about them, particularly in the Liverpool match, which was a massive game, because I think they would have went 8 points behind Liverpool had they lost that game. I was at the match, and what really impressed me was the aggression and work rate and energy around the whole team. It was almost like a throwback to the rough Arsenal teams of the past, the rough defending of Adams and Keown and that sort of stuff, Steve Bold, Winterborn. They were really, they got stuck into Liverpool, never allowed them any opportunity to find a rhythm of the game. And I think they've found a way to play when they're playing against the better teams. That isn't only about playing the beautiful football. Everyone has to grab. Saka and Martinelli in the wide positions have got to do their stuff. Odegaard's been very good. Even Havertz played well in that match. Havertz is the one I didn't think he was an upgrade from Xhaka last year, Granit Xhaka. I thought he hadn't shown enough, doesn't show enough aggression, doesn't stay in the game. But they found a way to include him in the team where he's effective. And with Trossard coming in now, he's been sensational for them when he gets on, as he scores goals, he makes goals. He's very, very adaptable. And they're just a very good all-round team. You'd have to say that the goalkeeping one, which was very controversial with Raya, they're getting a bit of a return on that one now. Not that Ramsdale, you say if Ramsdale was playing to be worse.
But nobody's talking about the goalie thing. It was a big talking point.
A lot of people thought that was become a big issue, and it hasn't.